This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Gene Deal says it broke his heart and on the Art of Dialogue, so go check out his interviews over there. But he says it broke his heart seeing Al B. Sure's son Quincy call Diddy his dad during the Diddy sentencing. You know, Diddy just did too much during the sentencing, let's be honest, okay? You know, like, first of all, you had bookings. Well, you know, we've already gone over this, but he had bookings for like the next week. You used Kim Porter in her passing to try to gain sympathy, which was really nasty work. That was nasty. That's all I can say. That was nasty work. So, anyways, I could see where Gene Deal says that's heartbreaking because, you know, Diddy like manipulates people's minds. He manipulates people with money and all that kind of stuff. And you know, Quincy, obviously, Diddy has more money and power than Al B. Sure, and he's probably been giving him more stuff. So that's part of the reason why, you know, in the interest of manipulation, of having him around and stuff. I mean, they were all dating the same girls at one time. Lori Harvey, everybody. Diddy's sick, bro. Diddy's still sick. I don't think he should have gotten 50 months for what they convicted him. But I also believe that Diddy is kind of like paying for his sins, if that makes any sense, you know. Joe Budden and The Game have had a long-standing beef, but Joe Budden extended an olive branch when The Game's music was playing. You know, he hyped it up of how impactful it was. And The Game says, some people keep it real with themselves and about my legacy. Some get on the hate train because it's popular. I always say that Game can rap, but I'll also say that Game can be pretty corny sometimes when he's looking for attention. I wish it was more about the music with Game and not the antics, you know, when he was doing the Kardashian stuff to sell his album and everything. I know he was, in a sense, playing the game, you know, everyone's doing that, but I think he's too talented to do all that. Same with Meek Mill. Like, Meek Mill's talented, but I think sometimes when you have so many people doubting you and stuff, sometimes you lose the magic in the studio, and I feel like Meek Mill has lost what made him great. He needs to get back to that. Same with Game, you know, like, we didn't get the best material we've been hearing in the past couple of years. You give snippets and then you don't get it. You know, I hate that too. So then he says, regardless of how you feel about me, my skill set and has been greatness. Your favorite rapper knows what I'm capable of. This industry has become soft. Y'all praise the guys that's scared of their own shadows and hate on the solid guys. 20 years strong. Documentary 3 is not. Oh yeah, we're waiting for this documentary 3. I like Game's music. Red Rose, White Ceiling. If you know, you know. At least he can make fun of himself at the same time too. Red Rose, White Ceiling. Cardi B, we're sick of hearing about your woes with Offset. You guys need just to get divorced and move on. It's getting old. Let's be honest. It's getting old. Then we got NBA YoungBoy affiliate 187 Derek was reportedly shot and killed. That's sad. NBA YoungBoy loses a lot of affiliates. His beefs and other people's beefs, they get out of control. He's kind of like a mild Chicago now. I know him and Chief Keef had their differences in the past, but they got music on the way according to academics. And we'll see. Wife and Lucci, he reacts to Trouble being shot and killed. They were close. And basically he just says, you know, it wasn't real to me until I came home and I couldn't call him. It's sad how Trouble died too. It was over a girl, sharing a girl. Not sharing a girl, dating a girl that had a boyfriend. Finesse 2 times. He reflects on loss and fatherhood after his daughter's mother passed away. Now, let's see. Let's play his clip right here.
I got on the internet yesterday to send condolences to my baby mama. Was we on good terms? No. Have we been on good terms since my daughter been here? No. I made my daughter through the game. I made my daughter through pimping. That's how I made my daughter. My daughter didn't come from a successful relationship with this lady. We waiting. I was some pimping and she was some hoeing.
That's lies. This guy thinks he's a pimp.
Got fucked up on them H pills. Baby ended up having hard problems, and it is what it is. I went to the vet and everything went left, cuz. Shawty didn't do my time with me. When I found out Finesse was coming into this world, I helped. I did what I could. I sold K2 in jail. I made.
Her name is Finesse. Who names their daughter Finesse?
$50 here, $50 there. I sung what I could. I did what I could. I couldn't do nothing. I got on the internet yesterday.
So how old is his child, though?
I'm here. That shit weak. That shit weak. Y'all think you finna get something out. You wanna be in tour with me. That's what it is. You don't wanna work with me. You wanna be in tour because you broke, you miserable. You think you got you a big payday. Y'all ain't got y'all selves nothing coming. I'm her biological father. By law. And I'm coming to get her since you want to play. Since you want to play, I was going to just let her stay over there and broke y'all off and make sure I see my child, make sure I spend time with her. I am her biological father. By law. That's my blood.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This guy's crashing out. Then we got Cardi B crashing out. Let's get to that. She crashed out over JT. Now, Latto named herself, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and Lil Kim on the Mount Rushmore. Latto was definitely not on the Mount Rushmore of girls. Someone said Nicki, Kim, Lauryn Hill. No, not Lauryn Hill. Hold on one sec. From the Fugees. Why am I talking about that? Yeah. And definitely you're going to have Lil Kim on there. So, I don't know what they're talking about. Latto's definitely not in there. I don't even know if Cardi B's on there, to be honest with you. But Nicki's on there. Lauryn Hill. Missy Elliott. Yeah. I don't even think Cardi B's on there, to be honest. She has 2 albums. And then we got the Cardi B crash out. Let's get to that. My gosh.
And a bitch fucking streams in the club. 25,000. Ass bitch. I'm grateful ass bitch.
All right. That's enough. Okay, so Cardi B, yeah, her and JT are still going through their drama. It is what it is. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one.